Hey traders, and welcome back. In our last video, we created a strategy using an RSI indicator that potentially gave us optimum entry points to enter, buy, and sell strategies at. We're looking at the exact strategy that we ran in the last video. And today we're going to be looking at testing different exits with this RSI entry. Let's go ahead and test the same entry of this strategy with a few different exits, and we'll then be able to compare which strategy performed best, which had the most drawdown, and which exit condition best suits your risk appetite. And this is very easy to do on Capitalise. I'm going to go ahead to the control panel here, and I'm going to select clone. Now, clone is a simple copy and paste. It's not going to do anything to this strategy that we created. I'm going to show you where you can find all of your strategies in a moment. It's simply going to bring the strategy up onto the wizard so we don't have to type it out again. And I'm going to leave the entry as is. We're only going to tweak the exits in this video. So the last time we closed with a loss benchmark and a profit target. Our second try here is going to be with a trailing stop. Now, a trailing stop trails from the highest point the trade reaches. We're going to go with 0.4% here, and two outcomes could occur here with a trailing stop of 0.4%. One, the trade opens and goes immediately to negative 0.4% P&L, the trade will close. Or two, the trade opens, goes to positive 1% P&L, and then falls to positive 0.6% P&L, the trade will close. And I'm going to go ahead, click next, and this time we're going to go ahead and backtest as we did before. And we're not going to wait for the results to pop up here. This will run in the background. We're going to go ahead and create a few more exits and see if we can better the result of our first strategy. So I'm going to clone this one again. Let's go ahead and use an exit with a trailing take profit this time. So we'll go with a trailing, or let's go with at trailing take profit. And here we'll go ahead and we'll use a profit target of 0.4%. We're going to trail by 0.2%. And this will work in much the same way as the trailing stop would, except for a difference. A trailing take profit, the profit target needs to be met first. In this case, 0.4% profit needs to be hit first before the strategy will trail by 0.2% in this case. And this ensures that you lock in your profit on the trade. I'm going to go ahead and backtest this. And we're going to try one more exit, and then we're going to compare all of these strategies. This time here, we're getting in when the RSI is oversold below 30. So it may make sense to try and hold the position until the RSI becomes overbought. So let's go ahead and put this in. I'm going to use the exact same parameters as I've got in my entry. I'm using a 14 1-hour RSI. This time, let's go crosses above 75. So it becomes overbought. Let's go ahead and click next. We're going to backtest this strategy. Now, to see all of these strategies, to get a holistic picture of it, we can go to the left-hand menu bar here. This is where you can navigate anywhere and everywhere around Capitalise. And I'm going to go ahead to the My Strategy page. This is where you can view all of your strategies, your live, your simulation, your stops, and your backtest. And this is also where you can control them. So I'm going to go ahead to my backtest here. And let's have a look at what we've got here. This is the initial strategy that we ran in the first video, got us 2.79%, 12 trades. Our trailing stop got of 0.4%, took us even higher. That's at 4.43%. Our trailing take profit got us at 3.51%. And then we're just going to have a look and see what our RSI strategy brings. We're going to take the best one out of this lot, go ahead and simulate it, which again is similar to paper trading. We've got the RSI strategy running now. Let's have a look at what the results do bring, and we'll take one of them and go ahead and simulate, it already looks like we've managed to better our results with the others. And we have, this took 5 trades for 7.33%. So let's go ahead and simulate this one. And the way I'm going to do it is go to the control panel here, select clone. Again, a simple copy and paste. I'm going to go ahead and click next and next. And this time I'm going to simulate it. Now, live and our simulation pages look exactly the same. The only difference is in the color of the font, where in simulate, it says simulate and it's in yellow, and on real, it's in white. Much of the page is similar to the backtest. There are some differences, of course, so we'll go through them very quickly. Here at the top, we have a bit of information. It's live, it's in loop. We've got 0 hits. Obviously, we've just started the strategy. We're waiting for the condition to be met. Here, you can limit the amount of trades your strategy takes. You can have a total stop loss for added protection. And here is your control panel where you can stop, edit, clone, run live, change from once to loop, and get a shareable link. Then, as with the backtest, we have our entry and our exit, our right-hand notification panel, our win-loss ratio, and our hit charts are yet to populate. But the moment these conditions are met, you're going to start seeing some data flowing through. Now, the main difference is this widget, and this widget is monitoring the current hit. You can see here, this is blinking on working on entry. So we know that's the current hit. We've only got one condition here. We're looking for the RSI to be below 30. The needle is the RSI. The green line is 30. And the moment the needle crosses below the line, you're going to see a trade trigger. Well, this is simulation, so you're only going to see the trade on Capitalise. And if you want to confirm that this reading is correct, you can go ahead to the bottom, pull up your trading view chart. We're on a 1 hour here. We've got the RSI, and we can see here that the RSI is in fact above 30. So we're looking good on that. Traders, that's all for this video. Join me on next week's webinar, where we'll be delving deeper into the workings of Capitalise.ai and how automated trading can help improve your portfolio. Take care.